Hi, beautiful soul. Welcome back to my temple. How have you been? I know, life is pretty intense. But now you are in my temple and it's all good. Take a deep breath in. Feel source energy all around you. Lie down and try to relax, okay? Now you're safe. It's all good here. I'm gonna quickly change the energy, alright? I'm changing the energy all around you. Negativities, worries, they're not welcome here. We're just gonna call the frequency of love, peace, serenity, and kindness. I'm gonna turn on a little incense. So today we are going to talk about Virgo in my beautiful zodiac sign series. Today is Virgo time. If wheat is to reach maturity and ripen for harvest, all conditions must be perfect at every stage in the growing process. This is a metaphor to explain Virgo work and Virgo power. Virgo is meticulous, studious, and perfectionist. He knows how the exact condition have to be in order for something to manifest into reality as perfection. Virgo is always looking for perfection and is constantly aspiring towards permanent beauty, permanent purity Its motto is, if a job is worth doing it's worth doing it well. Virgo has a natural inclination for hard work, dedication, and leadership. They give attention to every little detail. And they never rest until the job is truly satisfying for them. Whatever they do, Virgo can only be happy when aspiring and reaching perfection, capable to create all the precondition for perfection to manifest in material, to manifest and materialize in this world. With Mercury as a ruling planet, they are strongly pushed to choose only those ideas that are capable of perfect practical implementation. With all this beautiful ability, God says to Virgo, "To you, Virgo, I ask for an examination of all man has done with my creation. You are to observe his way sharply and remind him of his errors, so that through you my creation might be perfected. For doing this, I give you the gift of purity of thought. But don't get caught up in the perfection, because my creation includes light and dark. My creation, my idea of perfection, probably is not yours." Virgo is strongly associated with the digestive system and the intestine. Virgo are known to be very peculiar about things. They have a particular taste. They love to own fascinating items of the finest taste and highest quality. And sometimes they accumulate too many of them. So they are known to be very peculiar about things, and that includes whatever they put into their bodies. Much like their personality, their bodies are continually struggling to clean out of the excess, to remove what is unnecessary. And this constant striving for perfection can lead to suppress their junk. That's why their vulnerability is in their digestive system. God gave you a special bond with the color brown and the metal Mercury. As a stone, your vibration match really well with sardonyx. Their vulnerability in the body, they can easily be affected by fever and heart attack. They have a lovely relationships with nuts, trees and roots of old plants. Their polarity is negative. Their quality is mutable. And the element is earth. Out of all those beautiful ability, in the other hand, Virgo, obsession with duty can overwork itself, over-focusing into many minor details and overlooking the big picture. They can build up such a neurotic anxiety that the job is almost never finished, and transforming, and sometimes it transforms itself in a control freak. It tends to control and want to control other people in order to achieve the perfection of his plan. Always with Mercury as a ruling planet, can lead Virgo to constant over-worry, visualizing more what could go wrong compared to what could go right. At its worst, it can self-impose heavy burden on itself, rejecting anything that is not reaching perfection, and feel also responsible for it all. Responsible about it all. So, as usual, every sign has to face their dark and their light side. We are not meant to be perfect, beautiful Virgo. We are meant to be divine. Any idea of perfection that we build during our life come from society. That perfection sometime that we have in our mind is influenced from what we've seen until now. Divinity and divine is not something that is established. Embodied divinity is something that nobody taught us until now. Materializing a divine creation, embody a divine spirit, is not something that we've seen before. Therefore, it's important for you to analyze what you consider perfection. When we come about in this planet, anything that we want to achieve is for us to enjoy the process in the meantime. If your process includes worry, anxiety, overthinking, that means that you are not enjoying what you are doing. Focusing on what could go wrong compared to what could go right is another way to ruin God's plan. God wants us to enjoy the process. God wants us to trust. God wants us to be in one path one day, and then suddenly and intuition catapult us in another path. And we embody water. Fluidly we shift, we bend in the fun of the moment. So beautiful, Virgo. I drop a shield on you now. I want you to breathe in source energy, hold it in, expand your solar plex down here, and then release it. Release the negativity, release the worries, release the obsession for perfection. Release all the responsibility that you put in your shoulder. This is a simulation. We are here to enjoy and explore, experiment. Release the need to control others as well. One important thing is realizing that we cannot control others, no matter who they are. No matter if it's your son, your daughter, your colleagues, circumstances or situation. We are here to master ourselves. We are here to master what we do, not what others do. You have amazing powers. God told you to analyze and observe what people did and remind them of their errors. And to do this, my beautiful Virgo, you need first to do this with yourself. We were not born master. Master we become. We become when we integrate our light and our shadow. We become master when we have clear in front of us the two pillars, and we decide to be the third pillar. This is the right, this is the wrong, and in here we see them both. Life is made of these two pillars. They are the opposite manifestation of the same thing. So Virgo, I want you to feel the perfection of this moment. I want you to see the errors that you made. Don't get possessed by them. Let them teach you. Let them grow you. Let them evolve you. Find peace. You are beautiful. You are perfect. And I know, my beautiful soul, that when you master your shadow and you learn from them, you would be the best incarnation of the divine. When you integrate your shadow and your light, God has amazing archetype that you can embody. You can be the healer, the helper, the analyst, the alchemist, the messenger, the martyr, the nature spirit, the naturopath, and the naturopath. Life is here for you to shine, Virgo. Everything you touch can turn gold. You know what it takes exactly for the wheat to reach maturity. So this makes you advanced compared to most signs. But remember that you need to enjoy the process. We are divine. We are not perfect. Good night, beautiful Virgo. Rest well. Meditate and candle up on your cocoon tonight. Tomorrow you will feel full of energy, and I pray angels to uplift your vibration. Namaste.